What's going on, guys? This is Jake from Oklahoma Trailers Direct, located here in Norman, Oklahoma, just off I-35 to the east. We're going to be looking at a 83 by 14 Lamar dump trailer. The Lamar brand is built out of Lamar County in Texas. It's a little outside of Sumner, Texas. So some of the features and specifications of the Lamar, they'll have a 8-inch I-beam frame with full tongue wrap, so a couple guest plates on the runners. You get a 2 5/16 Demco, and this is an easy latch system. So all you really have to do, that's unlocked obviously, is you can just center it over the ball and jack it down. This will come up and latch. That's all you need to do. It kind of works like a Chinese finger trap. So the tighter it tries to pull up and out, the tighter it's actually going to squeeze on the ball. So this has a 6-hole adjustable, so this will adjust up and down depending on the truck. We leave the bolts loose because we don't know what kind of truck's going to be picking it up, so we'll adjust it out for you before you leave. We don't let anything leave unless it has either an upward tilt or a it's dead even. Just in case, you go grab lunch or something, the worst thing that happens is it drags, or you put too much material in it and the tongue sagging. It's going to come with a 10K ram coupling, spring assisted, so once it's loaded, you would just pull that latch right there, pull it out, and the whole foot's going to slide up. Obviously you get your 2 safety chains, it's standard. You get a 7-way Bargeman plug with the cold weather harness. Okay, so there is no auxiliary pin on this one. These aren't designed to charge off the truck. So if it's plugged in, it's not going to be charging, but it is going to be throwing some amps at it to maintain it. Your charge is going to come from this plug here. Okay, just a 110 house plug, little extension cord, just run over there, charge it up overnight. It's a trickle charger, so it's a 5-amp trickle charger. It takes about 6 to 8 hours for these deep cycle batteries. You're going to get an interstate 12-volt deep cycle. KTI hydraulic pump. These are ST 516 pumps, so we've had really good luck with KTI in general. Something that's cool is they'll send a little troubleshooting guide. That's really nice. That's convenient because obviously if you have your release open or something like that, or solenoid's not firing, not going up and down, that'll kind of walk you through how to troubleshoot that. We can go over here to see the battery level. Let's see if I can get. So we can push this button here. It says it's in the poor condition, so it's just telling me that, okay, this thing needs to be charged. So something that's new with Lamar as of this past year is they're putting these 3-way remotes on. So you'll have a power up, power down, and then a gravity down. The benefit of the gravity down is you're not going to be using any power. So your battery's going to last you a little bit longer. You might get that extra dump or two throughout the day. Scissor lifts are probably one of the quickest dumping systems, especially compared to the dual jack or the or dual ram, whatever you want to call it, or the telescopic cylinder. Those typically take a little bit longer to go up and down. So scissor lifts are really big if you're going to the dump multiple times throughout the day. So roofing, or if you're getting several loads of gravel, that's where the scissor lift is probably the premier option for you. Here I can kind of show you a little coding. So whenever you're looking at least a Lamar specifically, it always varies manufacturer to manufacturer. You can see the DL, so that's a dump low pro, 83 inches by 14 foot with 2 axles. That one doesn't really matter as much, it's more for them. But dump low pro, 83 inches by 14 foot long with 2 axles. So that kind of gives you a little insight on how to read these things. Also, you can kind of see here, that's the VIN ticket on this one. So just a little VIN sticker that tells you some basic information about the trailer. This one is a 14K GAWR, so grand axle weight rating. That means on the axles, with them combined, can carry 14,000 pounds. Well, what's sitting on the axles is the trailer itself. The trailer weighs about 4,800 pounds. So you do the math on that, you know, it comes up with 92. You get transfer weight to the bumper. So we advertise it as a 5-ton trailer, right? Your payload's at 5 tons. Once you do your transfer weight, you add another 900 pounds or so. Then you get the true 10,000 pounds. So we can function this. It'd be a lot easier if I had a little extra cord. We can function test this. Doing a power up, all right? And it takes on average about 45 seconds. Yeah, 43 to 45 seconds for a full up. Same for a full down if you're doing power down. Gravity obviously takes longer coming down. But compare that to telescopic, which you're usually getting about it takes about 59 seconds, 59 to a minute 1 to do a full up cycle on a telescopic. It takes about a minute 15 to get a telescopic down on gravity. So you can see the cylinder, the scissor hoist. So one thing to note is look at the angle of the scissor hoist. Think of that as your arm, right? So a lot of mistakes and a lot of complaints that we have on the scissors is, oh, it won't go up. Well, that usually is a tattletale. I'll ask customers, okay, just send me a picture of the load in the box. Excuse me. And what happens is, you know, I'm not very strong this way, but I'm strong this way, right? So what happens is we put too much weight on the front here, and whenever we try to power it up, it just doesn't have enough to fully cycle up. So if you look here, right, we want to start our material buildup right here. So when you're telling somebody with a front end loader or a bucket or whatever it is you're hauling, you want to have them offload their material right here on top of the front axle, okay? And then front to back, and then whatever, you know, slides to the front, that slides to the front, but that's where you're gonna get most of your power. And you're gonna tow better. If you have too much tongue weight, right, then that's putting a lot of stress on the back end of your truck, and your truck's gonna be riding upward, right? And you don't want that. That's gonna be, you know, you hit a pothole in Oklahoma, which is everywhere, that you're gonna be hurting. Another thing is Lamar, contrary to popular belief, Lamar used Lippert axles. Lippert has a 6-year limited warranty for their axles. Pretty good axles. We haven't had, you know, issues with them. When we have had small issues, it's, you know, like a stud here and there, we just get it changed out, or maybe a hub, brakes aren't firing correctly or something like that. Been really easy to deal with. Takes a little bit of information, but all in all, Lippert's been really good to work with. So one thing that, another thing that's different with Lamar, so notice the runners, okay, so your cross member runners, right? Okay, see how they're going